a huge match between Cody Rhodes and John Cena that will define the future of the WWE. It will define everything. Cody Rhodes has worked so hard to help make the industry what it is today, to achieve the dream that his father came so close to achieving all those years ago at Madison Square Garden. And you see now senior official Chad Patton has the honor of calling such a huge, perhaps once in a lifetime WWE Championship match between John Cena and Cody Rhodes. And now the bell has rung. This match is officially underway. This is John Cena's first major singles match on the farewell tour of John Cena's last year as an active in-ring competitor. We saw John Cena at the Royal Rumble, where he came up short to main event Jey Uso, who won the world title yesterday on night one of WrestleMania. But John Cena would be victorious after declaring a spot inside the Elimination Chamber, feeling he earned that right. But who knew all the pieces were already falling into place now as these two tie up collar and elbow. And Cody Rhodes has a side headlock on Cena. This all started about back at Elimination Chamber. And who knows, maybe even before that. We don't know how long the conversations between John Cena and The Rock go back to. But what we do know is that John Cena slowly started to fade away from the honor he used to have as a full-time WWE guy when he started shifting into Hollywood within the past decade, where he would slowly fade into what he said he'd never become. Because you go back to 12, 13 years ago when it was The Rock and John Cena leading up to WrestleMania 28. Going back even 14 years ago, just after WrestleMania 27, when it all started between John Cena and The Rock. And their whole feud. And the whole thing was John Cena didn't like that The Rock was coming in and being this big Hollywood star. And now look where we are. 14 years later, John Cena is a big Hollywood star and a sellout. John Cena sold his soul to The Rock in order to get an upper hand so that he could truly become a winner. But will it pay off for John Cena? That's the big question that we are going to find out. This new John Cena going to take a quick timeout. Cody Rhodes, who is 0-4 against John Cena in his career. These two have met before, but never at this high of a level. This is a Cody Rhodes that John Cena has never faced. This Cody Rhodes is a little bit more traveled and has a lot more experience. But same could be said about John Cena. But John Cena's win-loss record isn't so great in the past year. In the past few years, that is. And Cody Rhodes on his ninth successful title defense. Cody Rhodes has competed in 10 WrestleManias. This is John Cena's 17th WrestleMania. John Cena has a lot of experience. John Cena winning his first WWE Championship back at WrestleMania 21, where he would defeat JBL. And John Cena sent to the outside. Cody Rhodes looking to fly. And a suicide dive from the American Nightmare takes out John Cena. And now it's John Cena who gets sent into the ring by Cody Rhodes. And Cody, went after Cena, but Cena with a wicked right. And Cena has a side headlock on Rhodes. Cena putting on a headlock, putting on a wrestling hold just to prove to the fans that he can wrestle despite what they think. But if I'm being honest, and if we're being honest, just in general, all of us need to be honest about this. I don't think John Cena really cares what anybody thinks at this point. And because if he did, he wouldn't have sold his soul to The Rock. There's no way if John Cena truly cared. A man who has a record for the most Make-A-Wishes just turned his back on everybody and cares about nobody but himself and money. And Cena now bringing the fight to Cody Rhodes, but working very slow. This is a different pace from Cena. We are used to a more energetic pace from John Cena. But John Cena is working very slow, very methodical. John Cena with a whole new strategy to break down Cody Rhodes piece by piece. Cena, a man who's been through it all. He's seen it all. And he is ready for a match like this. Sometimes you just have to have a mindset switch. And I'm not saying what John Cena's done is right. But somewhere in the mind of John Cena, it is rightfully so justified and justifiable in his actions for what he's done, for how he feels towards the people, whether you've booed him or cheered him. All the conflicting messages over the years, John Cena kind of brushed it off and took it like a champ. Ironically, say that because John Cena would always say the champ is here. But will the champ be here or will the champ be gone? Because the champ, if John Cena wins and becomes the new champion, he plans to leave with the undisputed WWE Championship. And John Cena with a clothesline that turned Cody Rhodes inside out. Cody Rhodes now back up to his feet with another clothesline that turns Cody Rhodes around like a spiral. And Cena went for the cover, only enough for a 1 count, it appears. And now Cena returning to a chin lock, trying to block off the airway, trying to make it harder for Cody Rhodes to breathe. Because the longer this match goes on, it becomes an endurance game, and you need as much energy as possible. So to deflate the lungs of your opponent, in a way, to suck all the air out of your opponent, that is a big strategy. That is how you wear out your opponent in the long run and benefit your game the longer this match continues. But Cody Rhodes breaks free, going after John Cena. Cody Rhodes starting to pick up some momentum on the 16-time world champion. Cody Rhodes, the current champ. John Cena looking for a 17th as he goes for a sidewalk slam and pulls the leg back, but Cody kicks out. John Cena, just a bleak look in his eyes. John Cena so focused, so confident, no positive facial expression that we're used to. It's just, you know what? Here I am. I'm doing something that I've done for over 20 years. This is how we're going to do it. John Cena takes a seat up on the top and takes down the American Nightmare with a double axe handle. John Cena really timing everything so well against Cody. And for John Cena, what happens next if he loses this match against Cody Rhodes? Does John Cena just end his pursuit? And another double axe handle to the American Nightmare. John Cena, low and slow, like a perfect barbecue brisket. John Cena, slow and methodical. Oh, and Cena went for another double axe handle, but Cody Rhodes counters with a boot to the midsection. And it's Rhodes with a right to Cena. And another one. And a thumb to the eye from Cena, playing a little dirty. And Cena now going for the cover. But it's Rhodes who kicks out. And Cena, well, after that eye gouge, Chad Patton can only do so much. I would say it was an eyes view, but it was definitely an eyes view for Cody Rhodes, that's for sure. He definitely felt that. And now Cena has a smirk. That's not a smile of the goodness in the heart of Cena. That's a smile of strength. That's a smile that he's got Cody Rhodes beat. John Cena, the in-ring IQ of Cena is the reason he is regarded as the GOAT by many. Cena, tornado DDT. John Cena pulling out all the stops, but Cody Rhodes kicks out at 2. John Cena with a tornado DDT. You don't always see that from John Cena. John Cena always pulling out some new moves. John Cena seems to be a few steps ahead of the American Nightmare, and that could be what causes Cody Rhodes' time to be up. And Cena starting to pick up the momentum. There's a first shoulder tackle. And Cena picks up the knee pads. And a little bit of a remix. Cody Rhodes taking a little bit longer to get up. Cody Rhodes looking worse for wear. And another shoulder tackle. And Cody Rhodes moving a bit slower. His body is taken quite a bit from John Cena. And the mental games that Cena has played with Rhodes, is Cody Rhodes' mind working a little wonky at this point? And John Cena moving slow, which can play mind games with you. And things are not looking good for the champion. John Cena taking down Cody Rhodes. John Cena is just taking his time. Man, Cena. But Cody Rhodes counters and repaying the favor with a thumb to the eye of Cena and a snap power slam from Cody Rhodes. And now it's Cody Rhodes who's starting to feel it. And Rhodes, disaster kick takes out Cena. And Cody is firing up. And John Cena, who took his time, took a little too much time, giving the American Nightmare some time to regroup. And a mixed reaction from the WWE Universe. And a Cody cutter takes out Cena. And Cody looking to retain with as he pulls the leg back for the cover. But Cena kicks at it too. The crowd's indecisiveness and the crowd's mixed feedback is shades of Hogan and The Rock back at WrestleMania 18. When there were cheers and boos and mixed reviews about who they wanted to see win. And now, paying homage to his father, the late, great, legendary Hall of Famer, Dusty Rhodes. But John Cena went for that drop toe, was looking for that STF. Oh, Cena has Cody Rhodes up for an AA and takes out Cody for number 17, but Cody stays alive. So close, but not quite enough. And Cena laughing it off to try and stay focused. Cena realizing he cannot let his frustrations get the best of him. And that is why he's just trying to laugh off and brush off the situation. He cannot afford to let his anger cloud his mind. And John Cena with a little bit of "you can't see me" and a 5-knuckle shuffle to the American Nightmare. Looking for one more attitude adjustment. But Cody rolls through, taking down Cena for a cover. but a kick out of 2 after a kick to the face. And Cody with a right. Cena counters. Rhodes lands on the apron. Cody, who catches Cena with a right, heads up to the top. But Cena catches Rhodes, and the family jewels of the American Nightmare aren't feeling too good right about now. And you know what they say? Desperate times call for desperate measures. And that's exactly what Cena's just done. And now it's Cena who slowly works his way up to the top. Cena seated on the top, up on the second rope. And this is what it's all about. It's all about the main event. Looking for a super attitude adjustment for number 17. John Cena's done it. No, but Cody Rhodes stays alive. And now this is where it seems there's a little bit of doubt that's starting to settle in John Cena. This is as big as it gets for John Cena. A super attitude adjustment off the middle rope. I thought it was over. But Cody Rhodes found the willpower to stay with it and keep the future of the WWE in the best condition it possibly can be. Because who knows what WWE is going to look like if John Cena beats Cody Rhodes for the title. And now John Cena climbs up to the top looking for that leaping leg drop that we've seen time and time again. But Cody Rhodes caught Cena with a powerbomb and stacked Cena for the cover. But Cena kicks out at 2. And John Cena dug deep. And Cody Rhodes definitely needed that. And now it's Rhodes who's back up to his feet. And Cody Rhodes heads up to the top looking for a super Cody cutter. And Cody catches Cena. Oh, but Cena kicks out. And the longer this match goes on, Cody Rhodes, who is on the road day in and day out, who has more matches this year than Cena, Cody Rhodes is highly conditioned. But can Cena say the same for himself? Cody Rhodes' endurance will benefit him in the long run, the longer this goes on. And Cody Rhodes looking to cash in. Looking to cash his chips in with a crossroads, but Cena counters with an attitude adjustment. And Cena with another AA. And now looking for the STF. And Cena. Time goes back so slowly, just like John Cena. And John Cena looking to put Cody Rhodes away with this STF. Will Cody Rhodes have no choice but to tap out? Will the reign of Rhodes end here at WrestleMania? And now Cena pulls Rhodes back into the center of the ring. And one more time it is locked in. But Rhodes fighting for dear life. Rhodes is starting to fade and trying to fight with one more gasp effort. Rhodes on his forearm, crawling, digging down deep with everything, with his last ounce of courage as Cody Rhodes crawls to the bottom rope. And Cena drags Rhodes in one more time. But Rhodes breaks free and sends Cena into the official Chad Patton in the wrong spot at the wrong time. And now it's Cena looking for an AA. Meanwhile, it's Cody Rhodes. And a crossroads. Rhodes to Cena, but the official Chad Patton has been taken out. Cody has the title won. But Chad Patton is out. And John Cena in a lucky situation with Chad Patton down and out. And Cena, who's Cena's pulling off the top turnbuckle. You don't see Cena do this too often in the past. Cody Rhodes checking on the official. Cody Rhodes fighting back. And it's Rhodes with one shot. Oh, but Cody Rhodes head first. And another one to Rhodes. And that's got to do it. And that is number 17 for John Cena. That's got to be it. John Cena. Oh! Cody Rhodes! I think that's a fourth attitude adjustment. What in the world is it going to take to keep the American Nightmare down for the 3? This is what WrestleMania is all about. It's all about taking home all the marbles. It's about... Oh! And now what? Oh my. He was at WWE World. The man who caused the issue on the Eye of the American Nightmare. Cody Rhodes, who said he had a receipt for Travis Scott. And John Cena is happy about this. Because Cactus Jack is in the house. And Travis Scott is here. And we already know whose side he's on. After what we saw at Elimination Chamber. How does this all play out? As Travis Scott takes his time walking to the ring. Moving slowly, just like John Cena. I don't think John Cena's ever been happier to see someone come down to the ring. Travis Scott, who busted the eardrum of Cody Rhodes and gave Cody Rhodes a black eye, is now here to do, it seems he's here to do it again. Travis Scott, the creator of the official theme of WrestleMania, Fiend, the song that he's actually coming out to right now. But what does Travis Scott have planned now that he is down? And Travis Scott, helped up by John Cena. And Travis Scott and Cody went after Scott. Cody Rhodes going after Cena. And now with a crossroads on Cena. Oh, come on. And Travis Scott just pulled the official. Oh, no. I don't know how wise that was. And Cody Rhodes infuriated by that. And Chad Patton might have been taken out, so he couldn't make the call on being pulled out of the ring. And Cody Rhodes owes Travis Scott a receipt. Now it's Travis Scott who's going to get involved. Oh, my. Cody Rhodes is going to knock out the teeth of Travis Scott if he can. He went for another shot. I don't know how wise that was. And now looking for a crossroads on Travis Scott. And Travis Scott has been laid out by Cody Rhodes. And Travis Scott, the weightless turnaround Cody. John Cena's got the championship. Shades of Elimination Chamber. Just the lifeless body of Travis Scott was sent to the floor, and Rhodes and Cena fighting over the title. And Cena pleading, begging for mercy. John Cena said, Cody, you're going to have to make a choice at some point. Oh, but Cena with a low blow. And John Cena just kicked Cody where it hurts the most. Not this way. And it's going to end this way for John Cena to win his 17th. And John Cena doesn't have a problem being the bad guy. And John Cena telling the official to get up. That's it. Not this way. 1, 2. John Cena has just won his 17th World Championship. What does this mean for the future of the industry? What does this mean for the future of the WWE Championship? Like it or not, John Cena has defeated the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, on this night at WrestleMania. John Cena, for the 17th time, can call himself the WWE Champion. John Cena did not earn this. John Cena cheated his way to becoming a 17-time champion. A tough loss for the American Nightmare, who held the title for over a year. And John Cena has officially set the record for the most WWE world title reigns in the history. And bounce the title off of Cody's head. And John Cena can now call himself the GOAT. Truly, John Cena is an official GOAT status. And we're going to hear it from John Cena tomorrow when he appears on the Pat McAfee show about what we just witnessed, about him becoming a 17-time world champion. But what does this mean for Cody Rhodes? What is next for the American Nightmare? It took Cody Rhodes so long to get to this point. This was the moment of truth. Cena said, Cody Rhodes, this is where you either become a hero. This is either a hero, or you can be a winner, or you can be a hero. Be a bad guy or be a loser. And Cody Rhodes wouldn't do it. And Cena would low blow Cody Rhodes, take the WWE Championship from Rhodes, and nail Rhodes right across the head of the American Nightmare. And that would be all it. As Cena would get the official Chad Patton back in the ring. Patton would slowly make it back in for the cover. 1, 2. This is disgraceful, what we just witnessed from John Cena. The absolute shock that was sent throughout the entire stadium. You can see number 17 shown as John Cena is the new WWE champion. I don't even know what to say. John Cena's the GOAT. I mean, there's no doubt about it at this point. Cena is a 17-time WWE champion. He may not have done it the way everybody would have liked him to do it, but nonetheless, Cena has in fact done just exactly what he said he would do. But you got to know, Cody Rhodes and Cena aren't done just yet. Still to come is Monday Night Raw. What's going to happen when we see Cody Rhodes and John Cena the next time?